Peace, what it do? This is Nicki C and the place to be, and this is Coffee with Nicki C. What it do, y'all? What it do? This morning it's pouring down like cats and dogs right now in California, where I am in Riverside. They're not letting up on us. It's just going down. I had my window open last night. I felt it was kind of hot to me in my room. I opened my window and I woke up to the raindrops falling on my head. Yep. So it's coffee time. This is Nicki C again, and I am in the place to be, right at home in my domain where I can be comfortable for right now. And y'all know I changed my days for work. I really don't work Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. I only work on Friday, Saturday, Sundays, and Mondays. So I got all 3 of those days to do what the hell I want to do. And today I wanted to go live. Shout out to Sir Drop. I see you. I see you. What's up, bro? HOTC, stand up. I had to taste my coffee. I don't know. I think I didn't put enough cream in my shit today. That coffee is good. Anyway, I'm feeling some kind of way because I'm finding out too much stuff. Too much information is coming to me because I have social media. I have my smart device, and I'm always on it looking at different things. So right now, I'm looking at everybody who's coming out saying they believe that they're both man and woman. Now, one of my favorite actors, Billy D. Williams. I don't know if all of you know Billy D. Williams. Billy D. Williams is an iconic actor from the 1970s. He was starring alongside Diana Ross in Lady Sings the Blues and Mahogany. Those are the two of my favorite movies in the world. And Billy D. Williams was like the most handsome man on TV. Do you know that now Billy D. Williams is saying he's fluid and that he is a man and a woman at the same time? He feel like he's both. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know what to say about all this, but I do know that we do have both qualities. I'm about to drop this link, Sir Drop, if you want to come in here and talk to me about this. I have talked to Cautious and other of my brothers about this, and I just didn't want to believe it. I woke up this morning and I looked at it again, and I actually listened to what they were saying, and somebody was making a joke about it on one of the videos, and then the other person they were just saying that Billy D. Williams feel like he both people. He both, a man and a woman. I know we have both masculine and feminine qualities. I identify with my masculine side, but at the same time, I don't think I'm a man. So I want to know what it is. Mind's Eye's in the building. What it do, Mind's Eye? I just want to know, like, what other people think about it. Why is Billy D 80-some years old and he's now saying this? What made him feel comfortable enough? Oh, let me guess. Yeah, everybody's coming out now, but it's just like, it just don't seem right. It don't seem like you wait till you're 80-some years old to say it. Why you just didn't say that shit? And then Billy D used to beat on women too. He beat up some women. Even though I was in love with him, one of my friends, she was good friends with somebody who was very good friends with Billy D, and I requested that they give me his autograph with a poster, a picture of him. They said they got it, but I never received it. So after that, I found out he was beating up women. I found out he was beating up women and stuff, and I just didn't like it. I didn't like that, and now I don't like this. So I don't know. Michelle, only the wise is in the building. Hey y'all, feel free to jump on. I dropped a link. Let's build this morning. I got time today. Let's build. Let's build today. For real. Like, I'm calling my cousin to tell her to come through. So, I don't know, guys. Give me a moment. All right. I don't know what that is, though. Like, I feel some kind of way. I don't know why I feel this way. I just don't feel like it's genuine. I think this is all some propaganda. So he did really drop this. It ain't no fake. It's not one of those fake news stories. So all y'all gotta be at work. It's all good. It's all good though. Okay. Mind's eye. Hi.
What's up?
Grand Risings.
Oh man, right back at you.
You gotta go
That's
to work
ill.
too.
Yeah, we all
I am
we
Miss IL. I am. And I feel everything. And it's bad.
yeah. Respect to the panel. Chat everybody. Salutes. One thing I do know about that name or that title, you know, I think a lot of that ties confusion because a lot of people love to, label themselves or tie themselves to a name and they don't even know who they are. But Billy, that's representative of father. So we're like you was just saying, Billy D, he is pushing a note. He pushing a note and saying what he's saying for the powers that be.
It's sad though, because he's 80 something years old. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
When I'm 80,
80 years.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
about to
be
say.
sitting over here talking about nothing but chilling on my rocking chair or something. Shit.
Yeah. What you talking about? You know what I mean? You too dull. Old is dull. Like you ain't that sharp butcher knife no more. You a smooth butter knife, and you should know how to lay and spread thought. You know what I mean? This is where people that get that age shouldn't be talking like him.
Oh, they used
Unless
to know. Like you
you
said.
know, like if I Lord willing, I make it to that age, I ain't gonna be talking like that. You know what I mean? Unless I'm compromised or some of that nature.
But
Yep.
I thought about it
Mm-hmm.
deeply after I saw it. I said, okay, he's around the same age as Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby got caught up. He had his name in the paper and in the media for a minute for beating up some woman. So maybe
Yeah.
it's his way to keep himself cool.
And they both bills.
In the meantime, you know what I'm saying? In the meantime, he got to keep himself cool. So he had
Mm-hmm.
to come out and say some stuff like that with his eyebrows arched. I ain't never seen him look like this before in my life.
Wow. So that's all ill if you realize Bill is the father and that's who we've been paying all
Mm-hmm.
this time since we've known to get that check. We've been paying Bill. So
Mm-hmm.
Bill's telling us something. You know what I mean?
A
That's
mess.
all Billy. That mad goat. The thing with the you know how the goats be on mountain tops, and you know they reside at the top of hills and things of that nature, pastures or whatnot. It's where the hill is always at the top, you know it's the opposite side, which is the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So heaven and hell is just that. The ones on the hill make hell for those at the bottom of it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Make
And
a
a lot
lot
of
of
those, yep, a lot of those at the top of that hill, they carry that title bill. Yeah. So it's all if you ask me, or just dealing with sensibility, yeah, that's, you know, props, props and all of that kind of stuff. Propaganda.
Yeah, propaganda. Like I just said that. It's
Hmm.
propaganda. This is a phenomenon right now. Everybody's trying to identify with some kind of label. They got
Yeah.
those letters that they put up there, the LGBTF,
Hmm.
Q,
It's
whatever letters they gonna put all the letters in there in a minute.
yeah. And if you could scramble and you know, kind of Jenga block that name, the name literally Name, it translates as Amen, you
Hmm.
know. So everybody's Amen right now dealing with these names and these labels or titles, you know. Everybody got a name, but what is name's name, you know?
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, major respect. I just made sure I had to, you know, stop in and give my thoughts on a quick
Well, thank you.
surface.
I appreciate it so
Yeah,
much.
but I ain't about to go nowhere, so you can keep the bill.
Okay. I thought you had to say you had to go to work. No, I appreciate you.
Yeah, I still got about 20,
Okay,
so I'm
cool.
good.
So yeah, dealing with that. In the same token, a lot of children are confused because of whatever vibration they're pushing out here. A lot of children are confused. Um, we have children who suddenly just want to put on makeup, or and they're boys. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when
Yeah,
at 12, when does a boy decide to just come up with this? I feel like it's something, some type of programming, and they are trying to program the children. They're showing them videos and doing all this stuff. You're telling them, that they can be anything they want to be, and that's what part of
yeah,
the equality thing is. I haven't went into research about it, but that's part of that. Only the wise is
yeah.
filled in.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Salute, Roswell.
Hey,
Hey, Nikki.
hey,
Hey,
how you doing?
So, Rashid.
salute, brother.
Okay.
You know, we was, you know, picking them minds up off that rubble and kind of getting it off, you know, straighten it out. That's really what it is too, Nikki. That programming is real thorough on they cerebral cortex. Is going into that subconscious, and it's dwelling thoughts that's altered, you know, altered thoughts of programming. Because I
But
couldn't like
that
go.
that programming to deprogram is gonna take like generations. Talk about at least 7 generations to return it back to the way we want it or how it used to
Yeah,
be.
I feel you to a certain extent, but I think it can happen with this one as long as people just realize how to antenna, you know, or pay attention. You know what I mean? If
Well,
people
this is the
get,
start. This is the
yeah,
beginning of the awakening.
yeah,
It starts now, but it's gonna take generations.
yeah,
You
it
know,
very much is the beginning.
because too much of cognitive dissonance.
Yeah, and a lot of stragglers. That's what make it take generations. But until all of those stragglers either, you know, wayside, or they take control of their existence, you know, we can all make this change. Change ain't bad, you know.
Well, change is not good or bad. It's just change,
Right.
transition.
Yep, it is what
You
it
know,
is.
it's how you take it. It's how you want to take it.
And you look at this, you know how people will say, "Man, I don't want all of that change." Like when the paper money gets broken,
Mm-hmm.
like they make it seem, it's reverse curse. Don't nobody want change. You know what I mean? It'll literally make your pants sag if you got too much of it. You can't carry it.
All they want is a spare change.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Nobody wants change. You know what I mean? They
We
want the band. Yeah, but change ain't bad. It ain't good. It is a neutral thing, but you want to make sure that you are changing for the necessary better.
Yeah, that's like life and death. It's just change. It
Yeah.
doesn't go anywhere. It just transitions,
Mm-hmm.
transforms. The energy never dies, so it just transforms or ascends,
Ain't that a
wherever it
one?
goes.
I wonder how many. Have y'all wondered that? Like how many bodies I've changed? How many times I've flipped my energy over into different vessels or whatnot. I couldn't imagine the digit.
Yeah, me either. Because we could
You
go
know,
maybe
yeah,
hundreds of thousands of years.
yeah, we
you
all
know,
doing this.
that's what they call the old soul. You know,
Hmm.
because it's possible to remember your past.
Yeah, it is. Like it's real weird too, cause I've been dreaming the last couple of weeks. I've been having these type of dreams, and it's crazy because I never really like I smoke my weed and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But like when I smoke it, more or less, I don't dream. You know what I mean? But here recently, I've been dreaming like I can't shake them either.
It could be because of the food you're eating. Remember, everything we consume has been like tampered with to fuck us up.
Yeah,
Everything we
yeah.
consume, everything.
Damn. I can't say that they've been outlandish or dreams that I wouldn't want to have. They've been some, pretty
I
cool.
still remember, like vividly, some dreams that I had like years ago, like when I was a kid. I still remember
Uh,
a few, but the like last night, I don't even remember what the fuck I was dreaming.
but you did.
But I know I did. Yeah,
That's all right. You
I've
ain't
I've
got to.
uh, I've caught myself in my dream that I knew I was dreaming, but it's
I
like I was
wonder why.
walking in the air. I feel like I was
Yeah,
walking in the air,
I wonder why
and I
they
knew,
do.
yeah, I knew everything was that like around my place, and I was trying to get to it, but I couldn't. I kept like bouncing back. I don't know. It was weird.
Wow, I wonder why we can't. Like you remember that movie Total Recall? Like
Mm-hmm.
we can't really remember the whole dream or whatnot. Like I wonder why is that? Are you not supposed to remember it? Was that
Not
when you
supposed to
was little?
remember, but
Not
I'm
meant for you
sure that we could
at
have.
that time.
We could remember.
And you do remember, you just can't remember in the physical form. You can remember in the spiritual. But
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
that's why you have to. Yeah, that's why you have to decalcify your pineal gland.
Yeah.
I had a
Yep.
real vivid dream like 3-4 days ago. And I was somewhere at a big concert hall and I was going to see somebody perform. At the concert hall, it wasn't nobody really in there but me and a few of my friends. But outside of the hall was protesters. They were protesting outside. I don't know why they were protesting. I think it was something to do with some they had a picture of somebody on the posters or whatever. So I was like, don't worry, you guys. It's gonna be all right. And I just started praying because of course, that's frightened us because all those people were surrounding the place we were in. So I started praying in the dream. I prayed, and once I was done praying, everybody was gone. The protesters were gone. So that was my vivid and it was like I was there in this dream. It wasn't like it was. It was. I don't know. It was. It was real. It was real. Like
Yeah, that's what's up. It's probably like I'm thinking like it's a whole nother version of you living on a different stream or whatnot. And
it is.
yeah, where this is happening, you might remember a little bit, but that was another life that other you is living. So the memories kind of stick with that zone. And
Mm-hmm.
you was kind of, looking in from the outside. And once you woke up where you at, this is what you got to deal with. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But it did give me the thought that I have enough. I have power like that. I really do. I have that kind of power that I can stop things. I can change whatever I want to change. It's up to me. That's what that dream told me. It's up to me. If I want to stop something, if I want to stop that kind of ruckus outside, I got the power to do it.
Yep,
I
that's
am
it.
the goddess storm. I am the goddess storm. I can stop this rain if I want to.
And
I
that's
believe it.
love.
I always say women have the power to bring peace in this world.
Yeah, they do. Um, on this note, like where how I want to say this real fast. Um, like say you got all of your outer selves, and that's everybody that you can see and
Mm-hmm.
touch besides you. So it's like everyone that's outside of yourself can do exactly what you doing. You know how you would tell somebody, hey, don't do anything I wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? And this is where you telling yourself to do better, better. Like whoever that you talking to outside yourself, that's your outer you. This is how we take care of ourselves. You know what I mean? So it's like that very power that you was just saying you got, Nikki, like where you can change things. Just think of all your sisters that you can connect with. And when they realize that they are you and you are them, man, things can change so fast. Because this is a superpower that man and woman possesses, but we've been blinded to it.
And
It's
that's
like
what it is. That's what's that's the thing that keeps us separated. I was thinking the same way you're thinking, saying I am this person, they are me. But because we don't both connect to that, we can't even build and we can't be more powerful than we already are.
yeah, it's like that what buffering, or like say we walking into each other, we keep backing up and we walking into each other. Like it's hard to get it right until you like align. You know what I mean? We gotta align and kind of mix thought. This is the only way you can, you know, chemically imbalance or balance things. I mean, with the thought
Hey,
process. Cause
yeah, I just want to say peace to the
go ahead.
chat. I see people coming in
Peace
right now.
chat.
Just
Yep. Peace to the people in the
Salute,
chat. Thanks for
salutes to everyone.
coming. I didn't
Yeah,
you
mean
know,
like
to interrupt y'all while
the
y'all
other
we got
day,
oh.
let me share a quick story. The other day, all of a sudden I had this pain like near my like groin area, like my lower stomach, and little did I know that that pain that I was feeling was my brother's because I'm a twin, right? So and I was in pain like all day like that, but it didn't dawn to me
mhm.
to even call my brother and ask him, you know, and because he had that pain and I was feeling it,
Whoa,
and
yeah,
it was like instant. It was the same day. I told him when, asked him when, like it's exactly the same days. That
yeah,
you know,
that's something very spiritual, man.
Mm.
yeah.
That's a connection I got.
You
I
see,
don't
they,
know if
I don't. The
go
thing is,
ahead.
I have a theory on these twins, right? Because there's also fraternal twins, right? The fraternal twins are the ones that don't. They're separate sex, in other words. Um, so those are fraternal twins, and they're born at the same time, but they're not the same person. Now, me and my identical twins, we're two completely opposites. Completely opposites. I think that's why we can connect so fast, and and I can connect with him easily. I can feel him.
That's right. That's thorough, man. That's hard. You know what I mean? Like, how many people can find that? After birth,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
was
So
born in.
I only known like maybe a few other identical twins, but everybody else has been like fraternal twins. Uh, they kind of look alike, but they don't. Me and my brother, we mirror image of each other. Nobody can tell us apart, but my mom, of course. um, but these fraternal twins, I think they've been, you know, genetically like modified for twins to born in separate sacks, because you see a lot of these celebrities, right? So once they had twins, they all have twins, but they're not, but they never had them. They just use the egg and the sperm, I guess, test tube babies, in other words, and they're making twins out of that. So that idea came since World War II. World War II. That's when they were experimenting on this kind of crazy shit with mixed breeding with animals and all kinds of stupid scientists. All these Nazi scientists, the ones they brought here, it became NASA. But that's another topic. But yeah,
Yeah, that's deep. My mom's also, she's an identical twin. That's cool. I come from twins.
that's right. That's right. You told me.
And that connection is so thorough. I witnessed it. I witnessed, what you said you go through with your brother. My
Yeah.
mom and her, they do the same thing. I hear it so much.
Hey, my brother, I live in the West Coast. I live in Vegas, and he lives in Baltimore, on the East Coast. So that's a far distance.
Yeah.
Far
That's
distance, and we still connect.
that's a path right there.
Yeah. So it's the speed of thought, I guess.
I haven't said nothing because
Hey,
I'm talking.
go ahead.
So no, go ahead. I'm just chilling.
Nikki, I was going to ask you. The reason why I asked you if you're an empath, because I kind of figure you were, because I can relate to you.
Because you can
Because I know you feel
yeah.
you can feel people's when nobody can bullshit you. In other words, they can't lie to you because you catch them in a lie.
And then they still sit there and try to lie to me, and it made me so mad. I'm like, why?
Yeah, that's when it starts getting funny. And they don't know that you know.
And there's some people that do know, and that's why they don't want to talk to me, because they know that I'm gonna know that they're lying to me.
Yeah, just the only thing is that being empath, like I consider myself an empath also, is those energies you get from these people that are like narcissistic, and you just don't want to be around them, and because they carry that bad energy, you can carry that to like the next day, and it messes with you.
Yes, I dealt with that for quite a while. And then I started realizing that no matter how much I love people, I can't deal with everybody.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta be selective.
And that's something because where we was just talking about the outer selves. That's like when you're lying. Nikki C, like the people that talk to you, they all outside of yourself, and that's literally your outer self.
Yeah.
So it's like when you talk to people, when you lie. You
Yeah.
are a lie detector test. Damn. Or you the machine.
And when you're lying to yourself, you're looking at yourself too, like you know you're lying.
Yeah, you're lying.
You fucked up. Thorough.
I can't deal with it though. So yeah.
So what I do is I use meditation to help me move on from those energies. and
Yeah,
that has helped me
I
because
meditate.
you could get stressed out of it just on one person issue having this issue and it can overwhelm you. You know.
Yeah. So like you good at turning your channel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what
Yeah.
you do through meditation. You turn your channel to something that fits your liking, or you know what I mean, something that's necessary for your existence in this place. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But we can't.
Well, I
This
mean,
where we can't.
if you take the root word of meditation, is MED, right? Medium, right? So the medium is the balance, right? So that's what you're trying to find is that balance between
Yeah,
the the up and down, the left and right, the good and bad. You know, in the middle. That's how you when you meditate, you're trying to find the middle balance so you can clear your thoughts.
that's thorough. Cause where you do that, um, it's cool to change your channel. You know what I mean? But it's only so many channels. So like if we keep flipping our channel, like we can't ignore these two. You know what I mean? Because we look up, we turn in every frequency we can turn in the spiritual part of us that we can't see. We look up every channel we turn, got fucking Michael Myers on. Kind of like today on the TV, you can't find a thing to watch that fits what you enjoy, you know, being entertained by. Shit, every channel full of violence and stupidity. You know what I mean? And it's where we gotta turn around and fix it, man. We're gonna have to clash our frequency with these people that's willing to change.
By you just saying that, you just triggered my memory to the other night, not last night, but the night before last. I discovered that I can watch my Amazon Prime on my TV because it was messing up, but now I can. So I was catching up on a lot of movies, right? So I decided to watch this movie about trafficking, and even in watching movies, I'm picking up the energy from these people that are even though they're playing a role, but I was connected to those girls. I was like, oh my God, this is so horrible. This is horrible what's happening.
Yeah,
I even
yeah.
prayed for girls. At that moment, I started praying for girls that could be possibly in this situation because I felt some kind of way about how they were being treated, how cruel these people are just for money. These people are scandalous. The social worker was one of the ladies who was helping these men get these girls. So these girls that were in foster care, when they turn 18, they have to start trying to transition into their own life. So this social worker made it seem like they had to leave that home that day they turned 18 because she was trying to get her agenda off by taking them to these men and selling them to them, and she was making her money. She didn't care about them.
Wow.
That made me really upset to even think that it is so many people involved in this whole thing. It's a lot of people high and ranking involved in that sex trafficking movement or whatever. I don't even want to call it a movement, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's a lot of people involved.
Yeah, you just made me think of something too. Like where they talk about people that steal cars
Mm-hmm.
with all of this propaganda and all of this subliminal program, and these people their vessels are being hijacked and stolen. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it nothing new with this what's this car stealing, or they call it kidnapping.
Mm-hmm.
Now they want to call it child traffic. It's so many labels up under this thing. It's been going on for eons, and this is what we do. We transport and move things around. So it's not far fetched or nothing new that they've been taking the children and doing this thing that they've been doing for the longest. Traffic. Yeah. I'm listening in too, man. I'm about to get in this traffic, but look at that. But I'm gonna make sure I'm listening in, and I'm gonna come back in.
Wow, the grandma ABKA Nefer Chu said the DCF systems be planning before the births of our children. That is so crazy. It's exactly. I believe that. I believe that they had a plan before the plan, and it's always been a damn plan.
Yeah, they
Wow.
do.
Wow.
The plan is the plant, and the seed got to be put in the ground. Yeah, they been implanted that seed.
It's a whole working system that we just been a part of, and we're just finally trying to break away from this type of system. We don't want to be a part of it. We're like, we see what's going on. We can see how all these parts come together, just like our conversation last night was about how basically people are being programmed to expose people on social media. They're exposing their own business, and all of it is to gain fame. Everybody wants to go viral. That's the name of the game now. Is to go viral. If you go viral, some kind of way, you're gonna be known for the. But that's not cool to me.
Yeah, that's why YouTube they they changed their policies, and now they're like they you can't go live if you don't have like 1,000 subscribers, and blah blah blah. But there's always workarounds. But yeah, because they're trying to censor us too, so we won't know or show anything that's live at the time that we're having discussions, or if you're out in the like on the streets and something's happening and you could go live, and but of course they stop all that because they don't want the people to see it first. They want watch everything on TV.
Yeah, but nobody watches TV anymore, so they can get on.
Yeah,
Everybody's
I don't
watching.
watch TV anymore. I stopped watching sports almost 4 years ago now. Like I was all into sports, even fantasy sports, but I dropped all that.
Yeah,
I
it's
dropped all
fake.
that.
All that shit is fake.
Yeah, yeah.
So the most viewing I do is pretty much probably YouTube, and I do watch some movies sometimes on my other things, but I really be on YouTube most of the time if I'm on something. Other than that, I'm doing my own thing in my own universe, creating my own timeline. Coleman baby in the building. What's up, Cuzzo? So
This is my blunt right here. You see
by
the camera?
by creating our own timelines, we are away from all this stuff that's going on. We have our own world that's going on. We are not a part of this world. So nothing can affect us outside of us if we know how to control that. So it's just amazing to me how all these things happen. All these things are happening around us. And there's a lot of different videos coming out with people experiencing somebody trying to actually hijack them and take them somewhere, take them. And, people riding in Ubers or Lyft. I don't even know if it's Lyft. I ain't going to put Lyft out there like that. But I saw a video with a woman saying she was in an Uber and the guy was straight backing up into trying to take her somewhere. And she said she had to jump out the car and run. She had to literally jump out the car, run to safety. And then she filmed a video to warn everybody. It's like, especially around this time, everybody running around out shopping. They're not thinking about nothing but buying stuff. I mean, it's like you need to make sure you watch your children. Don't have them in the store and you're not paying attention. It's so easy to lose somebody. And, we sit up here and we look at this, but it was times before. I don't know if you guys remember the guy who used to do America's Most Wanted. His son was abducted years ago, and that's what made him decide to do the America's Most Wanted show, because he was like, he gonna be, do something about people doing things that they shouldn't be doing and committing crimes and hurting people and stealing kids and all that. So since they stole his son, he started his show. But back then it wasn't as frequent as it is now. Now it's like 70,000 black women missing. I just heard this yesterday. 70,000 missing. Where could they be? So all I can do is just keep praying for a head of protection around us and making sure we good. And I'm gonna keep doing that. I always do. I've been having it around everybody, everybody that's in my proximity, in my city, around me. Just that's how I pray. I don't pray just for my family or my loved ones. I ask God to put a hedge around everybody. That I can think of, miles away, miles around.
Thanks. My son, he booted me out.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I did this live this morning because I'm at home and I ain't got nothing else to do, so I might as well go live. I do have other stuff to do, but when I don't get to go live all these days and stuff, I'll be like, let me.
You just do it.
Oh, grandma, that's what's up. That's what happened after he had to prove he didn't do it. Yeah, see, that's some bullshit. And then that's some fucked up shit all the time. They want to blame the people that was right there first. Sometimes it be the people that was right there, but sometimes it don't. Like a lot of times it don't. I forgot that man. What's his name? Mark Walsh. What's his name? The America's Most Wanted guy. I forgot everybody's name. It's too much information. I said that last night.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I forgot his name too.
Yeah, his son got abducted from the mall. I think it
That's
was
right.
Adam Walsh. Adam Walsh.
Yeah.
They did him so dirty.
And then he created that show.
Yes, he created that show, America's Most Wanted. That don't even come on no more. They stopped that.
Yeah.
Now they got all these stupid shows that don't have nothing to do with helping nobody or nothing. They just want to exploit people.
Well, people are exploiting themselves, really.
Yeah, but they helping them exploit themselves by letting them go on TV doing it.
Back and watch, expose themselves.
Yeah, and they're exploiting themselves because they want to get recognition because they gonna drop some type of product or some type of music, and that's how it is. Like I was saying last night on the show Empire, that was one of their strategies was to expose the character that Mario plays doing some type of sexual scandal, and they were like, "Man, your album coming out, this is gonna get you more sales." So this is the strategy that they're using all over. It's not just, it's not
Yeah,
just.
because controversy sells.
Yeah, and then that's what everybody creating controversy. Everybody in this that's doing anything. It's like mostly they create controversy to bring people back to their channel.
And that gave birth to fake news.
And that's thank you. Fake news. And that's what it is. It's fake news. And who started was that presidential campaign started it all because once they saw that worked, it was over. It's like, oh, we gonna just pushing. We gonna keep it going.
Yeah, the same companies that are owned are being called fake news. They're literally telling you the truth in your face, and people just take it as a sarcasm.
Mm-hmm. Grandma, come up here. Why you can't come up here?
But have you seen all these newscasters? Like they're getting fired, for sexual harassment.
Yeah. Why are they exposing them? Is that to get more stories too?
Well, because they're trying to get rid of there's all these old guys, old white guys. There's all these old white guys. It's like they're trying to either replace them, give them a scandal, fire them, or something. I don't know.
There's so much chaos going on. I just want to keep creating my own kingdom where it's very peaceful at.
I was once was.
Oh, you did? I didn't even email Huey P. I kind of like just hit him up and told him I'm live. I don't think he must be busy right now.
Yeah, because usually it will go live like hours ago.
You sent me your email? How did you do that?
Good question.
Where did you send your email to? I just dropped a link, but what's your email?
I mean, it's easier to just drop the link in the chat because the email is really, unless you're using Hangouts.
What up, Quick Trip? Quick Trip is in the building. This is my first time seeing you, Quick Trip.
How many people you have on view?
It's 5 right now. What's the deal, Quick Trip?
Hit that like, y'all.
You hit the like, share this video.
Like.
I'm trying to go viral, honestly.
Hit the like or the dislike, doesn't matter.
Hit one of them. You're invited to hit any of them.
Yeah. Just choose left or right.
My brothers must be all busy. They've been busy for 2 days now. I'm starting to wonder.
Yeah. Hey, it's raining over here in Vegas. It's raining, pouring.
Oh yeah, you live in Vegas? I was just out there.
Yeah.
I'm finna share the video real quick somewhere. I'm gonna put myself on mute. Grandma, I seen what's going on. I'm looking at the chat from the Streamlab view. Grandma, I seen what's going on. That's why I didn't get your email. So I'm getting ready to email you now.
It's a thorough build. I'm still listening in, so don't count me out, y'all.
We haven't counted you out. I see you still right there. Thanks for your support, bro.
Right, you still awake? You're still awake?
You know it.
All right, I just sent the email to you. You driving in the rain, cuzzo? Be careful. It's raining out there too. That's crazy. It's raining out here too. Going in. Okay, thank you for removing that email. Let me see what I'm getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to share to. And I'm sharing it to the Discord as well, even though I don't know what's going on with the Discord. The Discord been just empty. I don't know what's wrong.
Maybe it's the holidays.
Yeah, but none of the Discord brothers don't believe in all that.
Yeah,
I don't believe in all that like that. Like, they're not tripping off that. I don't think so.
Or Thanksgiving. It's like or Thanksgiving.
Or Thanksgiving. We were just over there having a family eat day. Eat one family day. That's what the name of it was. We changed it. So yeah, it's deep out here. It's crazy out here, and if we are aware of what's going on, then we can control things a little bit better. But when you sit over here not aware and you lost in the sauce, you anything can happen. We can move a lot of things. We can change a lot of things, and we have abilities to do a lot. But
Do you think that inevitably everybody will wake up?
mm, I think so. I think it's part of life. I think everybody wakes up at their own different times. Like right now, I've been waking up for. I've always been different, but I started waking up probably like really waking up, starting to like now care about the diamonds and the gold and all that. Probably like in 2010, I started saying I don't want these diamonds. They kill people over these. You know, I used to be tripping. I started tripping, and the people around me didn't understand why I was like doing this. I didn't even understand. I was just changing rapidly, and it cost me my relationship. I mean, I'm not gonna say that cost me my relationship, but I know that if I would have been not waking up, I'd probably still be in that relationship. So it's a process for people. That's what I'm gonna say. It's a process. You just start looking at things different.
I started waking up. I'll say probably around 95
Hmm.
or before. Just that I was surrounded by smart people that do research. So I just started seeing what they were seeing. And one of the books that I came across a long time ago was pretty sure a lot of people are familiar with it now, but not back then. Uh, from It's
Well,
called "Behold the Pale Horse."
I knew you were gonna. I was already saying it before you were saying it. I was waiting for you to say it. Behold a pale horse. I have that book
Yeah, me too. I came across that like in
in my
'93. I
book.
think it was like in '93 or
Somebody
something like
stole
that.
mine.
But wow, that was interesting. And they
How
killed him.
how do you still look like that?
Say what?
Somebody stole my version. The
Well,
whole
two is
then how you still look like that? That's
You were
funny.
gonna lose.
I was gonna say that before all me just really saying I want to do all this stuff and I want to change the way I am and all that. I've always been groomed to know about the deception on the people. I've been groomed since I was a child, like because my uncle used to put us up on game about certain stuff. Since like when I was 12, I can remember him giving us all this stuff about um Illuminati kind of stuff, Procter and Gamble and all that. Y'all know about Procter and Gamble, right?
Yeah. The thing is, I was gonna say I just lost my train of thought. I'll come back to you right now. Yeah, I just lost my thought. I was gonna build with it.
You lost your thought.
Oh yeah. So I have this like I wouldn't say believe, it's like I know, but that all this knowledge that we try to put out, it's like we already know this. We already know it. You just gotta dig deep and find it within yourself because you are your own source. your own book. In other words, because when people ask like, well, what are your sources? Like, what source? Like, the source comes from me. It's my
Thank
idea.
you. And that's one of the problems here because a lot of
I'm
people,
not using I'm not using somebody else's opinion, you
yeah,
know,
they
to
can't
confirm mine.
believe that though. A
Yeah,
lot of people don't want to believe that you just something inside you is telling you this is what it is. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. And like you always knew it, you know, because a lot of stuff that when we start building on topics, whatever, like we could go deep and without even researching anything. It's just going off you know,
The vibration.
your the yeah, the vibration exactly. That's what they call it, resonating. Syncretism.
And vibing with each other.
Yeah, that's how we're breaking down into the science part. But yeah, all right. Well, Nikki, thank you for having me up here. I got to run right now.
Okay,
Gotta go to
no
work.
problem.
Uh, but yeah, I'll come up next time. My Zai, you still listening? I know you are. Peace, brother. And call me later.
All
All
right.
right. Thanks, Nikki.
Thank you. You're welcome.
And peace to the chat.
Yeah, it's okay because though it's not that people think they're better than somebody because they say, "Well, is this a term used because it is a such thing as an awakening?" I was just talking about is awakening can be anything. I was talking about a book that I read in college called The Awakening, and it's not even nothing deep. It's just that when you get to a certain point in your life, you just don't want to do the things you used to do. Everybody comes to those terms in their life. I mean, this is just a way to express that. It's not, anything against nobody. Everybody got an awakening of some kind at some point in their life, and it's up to that person. It's up to that person on what they awake on because, like, my uncle was teaching us a lot of stuff earlier on, and we kept that with us that whole time. Kept that with me, but I didn't use it, and I wasn't tapping into it. But when you're taught something, even though you ain't paying attention to it at that moment, you might go back to it later, and that's what happened. I started going back to it, paying attention to what's going on around me, realizing that my uncle wasn't far off from what he was teaching us. So then, I experienced more life, and I started realizing that, certain things, the more I learned, the more I read, or the more I just was seeing things happen, more so experience teaches you what you want to stay away from and what you want to go with. It's up to you. You could be you can be totally, crazy and into your thing, doing what you do and living life, living your best life, what they call your best life. And then one day something just clicks. So at the same time, it is what it is. And everybody just comes to terms on their own. And this is just a way for us to vibe, though. We love coming up here and building about stuff. We started off with one point at one point of it and ended up somewhere else. So yeah, it was raining. I woke up to the rain, singing this in my ear because I was hot last night and I opened my window and I left it open and I was in here asleep with it open and I woke up to the rain, which was the bomb. It was the bomb. Nobody else don't want to come up here. I got your email, Grandma. I really don't want to talk to nobody. I wish people stop calling me. Anyway, my topics is over. If nobody else wants to, oh, somebody up here, quick. Hi, quick.
Hey, what's good, Nicki C?
What's up?
Said chilling, man. Said seeing you was live. So I know I've been heard about you through Huey and shit. So check you out while you was live. See what
Oh,
y'all building on.
thank you. Would you like to add to the build?
Yeah, what y'all building on? Or y'all was talking about being woke or whatever.
Oh yeah, we were talking about first. We started off with the Billy D situation. You know who Billy D Williams is?
Oh yeah. What he say? He's sexually fluid.
Yeah, like come on, man. What the fuck?
Sexual term.
You can't even have sex no more, dog. You 80 years old, dog. Come on.
Shit, Viagra still working for
I'm
him.
just saying. I'm being funny right now. Cola in the building.
Yeah, that's funny though. Yeah, just something to throw you off, man. You know.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. I'm like, where did this come from?
Back in the 90s, Billy D was like the hardest nigga in the street. You feel me?
He was beating up his girl and everything.
Yeah. You what he was doing the Colt 45s and shit, yeah, back in the
Yeah.
90s and shit. Yeah, brother, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, but if you ask me, all them Hollywood niggas gay though, like ain't no other way. Ain't no other way you getting in, dog. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. What did you say?
No, I was just saying, if you ask me, all them Hollywood niggas gay, like ain't no other way you getting in.
Ain't no other way around being in Hollywood, for real.
That's why I'm glad I got who I got, so I ain't gotta be dating and be worried about who gay, straight, who have it animal. They get it in with animals or whoever they get. Man, I locked mine down years ago. And if that motherfucker turned in, I'm done.
So they blowing you up.
Yeah. They blowing it up. I don't know what the topics were.
Yeah, they was on our girl just dropped off. Yeah, man. But shit, what part of the country you in? Man? Hello? Everybody.
Sorry for my rudeness. My peoples left me because I was being rude. I didn't mean nothing. I didn't mean nothing by that at all, y'all. But I appreciate y'all coming through. You lost your connection? Oh, damn. I'm a popular demand this morning. Everybody want to call me and shit. That made me want to hear my new edition song. I'm gonna have to go find that. Anyway, y'all, I'm cool, collective right now. I'm about to go on with my day. And I'll catch up with y'all later. Thanks to everybody who came to my channel today. Shout out to y'all. Thanks everybody who graced my panel. I'm sorry that I got that phone call. That was one of the important ones I had to answer. And, you know, it's all love. And y'all know what I want y'all to do. Stay out the way. And I'm going to stay out the way too. Peace, y'all. Have a good one.